Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. This is for the girlies. The girlies have asked for it, so I delivered. If you guys want to stay, you guys are more than welcome to stay, but this one's for the girlies. So let's just get started. All right, guys. So I already did my skincare off camera, but you want to make sure you have a really nice base to what your makeup's going to go on top of, if that makes sense. So I am going to start off today. Well, okay, so it just depends what mood I am in completely. If I'm going to be completely honest, depends what mood I'm in for my foundation. I have multiples that I go through. I have multiples to choose from because I'm not always wanting to use the same one over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, just because I feel like it's always good to switch things up. But today I am going to go with my tried and true Maybelline. This one's the one that I go with. And they sell it at Ulta, which if you guys didn't know, I actually work there. So it's just amazing that I get the best of both worlds, drugstore and higher end. All right, so we're just going to get started. But today is Monday, the 13th of January. And I started a new job today. If you guys don't know, I actually work at Ulta and I've been there for about a year now. A little over a year, I want to say. And I love the environment, but I'm starting to feel like it's time for a change. I feel like I've been in the makeup world for too long. I was at Sephora previously, and don't get me wrong, I love working at Sephora and I loved working at Ulta, and I currently think I still will work at Ulta. I just don't think I'm outgrowing it, is what I'm saying. I think I'm outgrowing it. And there's nothing wrong with outgrowing a job that you thought you were going to love for the rest of your life. And there's nothing wrong with outgrowing a job that you essentially have been working hard at. I've been at Ulta for, like I said, a little over a year, and I was able to achieve being a cash wrap lead, which is a little bit higher than just a regular beauty advisor, prestige beauty advisor, cash wrap, like cashier. So there's more responsibility when it comes to it. And then after that, I became merchandise and pretty much making sure that you're scanning in all of the product that's coming in, making sure that it in the box that it's accounted for and all of that. And I'm like, you know what? Let's try something new. So I was like, all right, let's see. I I have always had a thing for loving making coffee. If you guys didn't know that, you guys know now. I love making coffee, and I had like a whole phase where I was like a barista of some sort. And I feel like coffee has always been a passion of mine. So I decided, why not get a job at Dutch Bros? It seems like such a fun environment. Like everyone just seems very happy, very jolly. Like they absolutely love their job. So I applied and I got the job. So I am now a broista, which is really cool because if you guys like have ever been, you guys know the environment and you guys know when the when the employee goes up to you and is taking your order, like they just are so welcoming. So I'm excited to be a part of that. And I will be making the drinks and stuff too. So it's going to be really fun. Like I worked at my last time working in like the food industry was at In-N-Out, which was years ago. I was like 19. I'm going to be a 29-year-old in 2 months. So that was a long time. That was a whole decade ago. So lots has changed. I'm constantly changing. And I'm really excited. I feel like change is always good, no matter what. So we got that. And then it's just this whole year I feel like has been just a mess with like everything. I feel like can we just restart? Can we just drop the ball again and restart New Year's all over again? Because I feel like it already started off on not the best note. And it's been weighing so heavy on me lately. But if you guys have watched previous videos, you guys know I am an empath, so anything of this sort makes me super duper anxious, super duper sad. And with all of the fires going on, it doesn't help. I've gotten really sad and to the point where I don't even want to leave my bedroom. I don't want to leave the bed. Just because we do have two friends that we know personally that have lost everything to them. And it just really makes you start to wonder, like, what you should care about and what you shouldn't care about at a deeper level. And for me, I feel like there was a lot of stuff that I feel like I poured too much care into and I shouldn't have, if that makes sense. But if you guys would like and have the means to, I'm going to leave the link to our lovely mod, Nintendo, and his family. I'm going to leave their GoFundMe. Unfortunately, they lost everything from their apartment. So they're starting completely over from scratch. And they have been on my mind since finding out. Since that email, not even an email, since that DM that they sent us on our Instagram about them losing everything, it has been so sad for me. I wake up so anxious because there's only certain fires that are being contained, and that one fire, Altadena, is just not being prioritized as much as the other fires. No. Babe, don't put that in there actually. So yeah, I think it's just been a really heavy couple of days in terms of everything. I feel like so yeah, I started working at Dutch Bros and it's going to be really fun because I love, again, making coffee, but I also really want to see what everyone orders. So if you guys have been to Dutch Bros, what is your guys's order? I want to know what your order is. Like, do you guys like Rebels? Do you guys like coffee? Have you ever been to Dutch Bros? If you haven't been to Dutch Bros and you have a Dutch Bros in your area and you just prefer going to Starbucks, skip out on Starbucks at least once, okay? And go to Dutch Bros and see how you like it. And if you like it, come back and let me know. Let me know how you like it. But I'm really excited. My first time trying Dutch Bros was with Jesse, and it was fun. Like, I'm a Starbucks girly through and through, so it was a different experience. I didn't know what the heck to order. They have so much to choose from. They have smoothies, coffee, energy drinks, they're called Rebels. They have anything you can think of. They have cold brew, they have chais, they have lemonades, teas, sodas, you name it. It's a whole beverage operation. Okay, so I just finished baking. Pretty much you guys have seen up until this point. So pretty much foundation, blush, concealer, powder. Translucent powder is what you guys have seen so far. Okay, so the next update is I don't think I've ever shown her on my channel just because when we do hang out, I tend to hide my camera or like put away my camera and put away my phone because when I see her, there's a lot to update on. But I am going to Disney tomorrow with my childhood friend who I've been friends with since middle school. And we are celebrating her engagement. I'll repeat that. We are celebrating her engagement. Like, she just got engaged to someone she was dating for 4 years. I've been with this girl since middle school when we would go to Huntington Beach and we would do like our cheer poses and take a bunch of photos. And like, I mean, we would beg our parents. We would beg our parents to take us to Huntington Beach just so that we can go into the water and take our cute little aesthetic photos and post them on Instagram. And I cannot believe that she is now entering the stage of being a married woman. Like, she's engaged, she's in her engaged era right now, but she's in her fiance era, but she is going to be a wife very soon, which means your girl's going to be a bridesmaid. Like, I cannot. I was telling my mom and my sister the other day on FaceTime that, can you guys believe that we are at the age where marriage and kids are like now the topic of conversation? Like, Bad Bunny's whole new album, his album that just came out, he has a whole song talking about 30-year-olds. So, you 20-year-olds, scoot aside because Bad Bunny made a song for me. Just kidding. I'm not 30 just yet, but I'm getting there. If you guys want to know, I am using the Juvia's Place Blush Bronze Palette in Tan. This one is my absolute go-to. It's the best one. And then here are the shades. These, you need some. They have like 4 different palettes and they're all different like warmth and tones. So definitely go and get them. I'm also going to be using the Juvia's Place Blush Palette in Volume 4. And Volume 4 looks like this. So pretty. I always mix the 2 shades because I feel like it balances it out. But yes, I do add powder blush on top of my cream blush, liquid blush. So yeah, I feel like it just sets it and it just makes it look more cohesive and blended. But I cannot believe I am going to be a bridesmaid. I was supposed to be a bridesmaid for my sisters, but something about her dress code I just wasn't complying with. I think it was like she wanted me to wear a black dress, and I just, now I can finally say I'll wear black. But at that time, I was like so reluctant on wearing black because I feel like I didn't look good in black. I was also in my palest era of life, so that could be why. But yeah, I'm gonna be going to Disney tomorrow with her and then a couple other friends who I've met along being friends with my friend. And if you guys want to know, and what's crazy is she was an annual pass or like magic key holder for the past year, and I just found out because she hardly goes. And I'm like, your last day, we need to go. We need to go and we need to get on Tiana's because you're not going to be an annual pass holder. I'm going to try to talk her into keeping her pass just so that we can go a little bit more often. But it is a little harder with our schedules just because she is going to school. She's going to be a wife. So am I. I'm a wife. I'm going to be working not only YouTube, but I'm also going to be doing Dutch Bros. So it's going to be hard to juggle a lot of things at once on top of hanging out with family. I really want to visit my mom. My mom lives in New York. And so it's just been a little difficult to go and visit her just because it's a little cold over there and your girl doesn't do good in cold. But I do really want to go visit her very soon and visit my dad. And then I want to travel, obviously, to go visit my mom, but I also really want to spend time with my family just because I feel like with so much that's going on, with losing my aunt, and then also I have another friend who just recently lost her dad. So it's just been a balance of finding time for everyone and finding time for everything. I feel like the most important part in life is you want to make sure that you are enjoying life still. Like, I get it, work hard, but you also want to make sure that you still are enjoying life because you only have one, and everything can change in the blink of an eye, is what I've learned, especially these past couple days. You definitely learn a lot. Um, so much can change in the blink of an eye. So cherish the time you have. Let me pause doing my makeup really quickly, just so I can say this without crying and just get the ball rolling. I had this conversation with one of my friends literally last week. When you are finally at ease and you're not in fight or flight mode anymore, which I am no longer in fight or flight mode in my life, you experience life in such a different light. And then going through the motions of like losing a family member that you were very close to, you really start to analyze like and start to think like the one thing that you've got for the rest of your life is you. And you really want to take care of you, health wise, physical wise, mental wise. You want to take care of you. And if you are taking care of other people, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. It is imperative that you take care of yourself first before you can pour into other people. If you guys were to see the work that goes into putting in these lashes, you guys would understand why I do them off camera. I don't do them the normal way where I apply them on top. I feel like they just don't look as natural. So I apply them to the bottom. But I'm a lash tech. You guys remember that. So I know how to do this. But please, if you guys do want to try this, watch a bunch of videos. Watch a bunch of videos on how to do it before you do it, because I don't want you guys poking out your eyeball. Okay, while I let this one dry so I can like clamp it, which leads you into my next topic. I also was talking to Jessie. I was a lash tech about 2 years ago, and I absolutely loved it. I loved doing lashes, but I think I want to bring back that business of mine. And I don't want to just offer lashes. I also want to offer lash lifts and lash tints. And I thought about bringing that business back of mine. I absolutely loved doing lashes. I feel like that was one of the best decisions I made, is taking a lash, what are they even called? Taking a 3-day course on doing lashes. I feel like that was the best decision I made in my life, because now I know how to do lashes. And now that I have the time, space, and the means to reinvest into that business, I am so excited to do so. And what I mean by that is like all of the stuff to get to do this business all over again takes time, because you have to order everything all over again. I had all of this stuff, and when I decided to give it up, I got rid of everything. I didn't want to keep on to something and it expire, or so I got rid of everything. Tweezers, the eyelashes, the glue, like all of the adhesives, the primers. I got rid of my bed. So I want to reinvest everything I have back into that business of mine. And I was telling Jesse that I'm so excited to do so this year. So this year, you guys are going to see a lot from me and Jesse, and you guys are going to see me in my hustle era, because I miss doing lashes. I miss it so much. Like being able to talk to you, or even you take a nap and then you wake up and you got lashes. I mean, I kind of do want to like get my lashes done with different lash checks just so that I can see what their vibe is, what the like feel for the new, feel like you can kind of take a sense on like what they're doing, what their aftercare is like. Do they give you an aftercare kit? Because that's something that I think about. These are all things that I think about. Do they give you like a business card? Something I thought about doing is if you come and you get a certain amount of sets, do you get like a punch card, and at a specific like at the 9th punch, the 10th time that you come, you'll get $10 off, or like you'll get a free like lash kit, something like that. I don't know. I haven't really like, I'm gonna get my lashes done very soon just so I can see what it's like. But I just love being able to apply my own lashes. So that's something that I'm gonna have to like get used to all over again, is having lashes and having to wash them, brush them, keep them clean. And then also making sure that when you do have makeup on, like you don't like rub your eyes, because then underneath will just be a bunch of like makeup. So there's just a lot. I also really love rubbing my eyes and being able to just pop these off and just rub my eyes and see the colors. If you guys know what I mean, you guys know what I mean. But I am really excited. So to recap, I am a broista, so now I work at Dutch Bros, but I will still be working at Ulta. You guys will see me and Jesse a lot this year, so just prepare for that. You guys are also going to be seeing me incorporate maybe being a lash tech all over again, going back into that stage of my life, and just enjoy life. Maybe you guys will see my family here and there on here. I don't know. We'll have to see. But 2025 is going to be a really great year, and I hope you guys are so prepared for it. I know this wasn't like an in-depth like how I do my makeup. This was more of like a get ready with me, chit-chat, get ready with me. Just because I feel like doing an in-depth how to do my makeup is kind of like, I have not done that in a really long time. I have not done like a chit chat, not even like a really chit chat, because I just did a chit chat, but like an in-depth video like that where okay, I'm going to use this brush. Like I have not done that in a really long time, so I don't know. I'm rusty. I'm not Monet McMichael over here, but it's just really exciting. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. Please give this video a very big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and we will see you guys in our very next video. Bye guys.